Hi, this is Tom Harkenrider from Premier Music in Orange. I want to do a lesson today, kind of working on some of the past lessons of playing a blues in E. So far, most of my lessons have been concerned with giving you rhythm concepts, but not a lot on lead concepts. I want to do a couple licks that I picked up from a guy named Lonnie Johnson. Lonnie Johnson was a very well-known guitar player back in the 20s and 30s. He played with Louis Armstrong, played with Eddie Lang, and a host of other folks. One of my favorites, because not only was he a great blues guitar player, but also a great jazz guitar player, and he was able to blend both those genres very seamlessly. His early career had a lot more diminished runs, and as his career progressed in the later 60s, you saw less of that. But there's no such thing as a bad Lonnie Johnson record. I believe he ended up passing away in Canada, but like many guys at the time, he traveled all over the place and played with a lot of different folks. There's some great YouTube footage of him, and I urge everyone to check it out. The licks that I'm going to show you today are going to be based over the A chord and B chord, the 4 and 5 chord, when playing a blues in the key of E. Some of my students always ask, so you play a pentatonic in E and it carries you through all three chords, a 1, 4, and 5. And that's true. And then my students ask me, well, is there a way to make the 4 and the 5 sound more interesting? And those are going to be kind of the ideas I'm going to give you today. So anyway, our basic rhythm is just going to be a regular shuffle. Now this is where the lick is going to come in over the 5 chord. It's going to go like this. And then you're going to repeat that on the A. Get the 6. So I'm going to try to play in context, and I'll try to do the best of keeping rhythm with my thumb on this. So you're going to be going 1, 2, 3, 4. A. And the thing is, when he hits that A, even after on the 5th bar of E, you can still play that. So an example would be, and of course the 5. So anyway, I'll show you some of those other things I'm doing maybe in a future lesson, but today the concepts I want to do the 4 and the 5 chord. So let's look here. When I hit the A chord, or on the 5th bar, or coming down from the turnaround from the B to the A, what I'm going to be doing is putting my index finger on the root, because right now when it's on A, I'm thinking in the key of A, so I hit first finger on the 5th fret, second finger on the 6th fret. So the lick is first finger 5th fret, second finger 6th fret, third finger 7th fret. Now what I'm going to do is take my 3rd finger and play the 7, the 7 tone, but 2nd string 8th fret, first finger to the 5, middle finger on the major 3rd, 3rd string 6th fret, and then the third finger's going to hit the root, and you're going to walk that down. Again, slowly. So if I was playing on the 5th bar, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 2. So generally it's kind of loose on how you want to play and phrase the lick, but I try to think of playing this whole figure as equaling 1 bar. So you hang on the last note of the phrase. So I showed you for A, B is the same thing. That's A, this is B. So we'll do the same thing up here for B. First finger, first string, 7th fret, 7, 8, 9, third finger on that 7, 10th fret, same thing down here, and then carries it back to the 1. What I do for there, when I get to the A, move up to the 6, and then end on the tonic right there, 4th string, 2nd fret. So anyway, this is a little interesting way of playing a walk down from the 5-4-1 that is not commonplace in you know, a majority of blues tunes that I hear, and that's kind of a thing that I always want. I want to have things that sound a little different, a little exciting. So anyway, let me play it one more time, and I appreciate you for listening. So 1, 2, 3, 4.